Well, hey everybody. I started back swimming. This is day 3. I did a mile the first day and did a mile the second day and did a mile today, and it was slower, but that's okay. So it's September the 7th, 2022, and the view from up here is all beautiful green, beautiful, beautiful. And then we get to this tree right here, and this is the first tree that will start losing most of its leaves first, and then it'll gradually, all of the green will go away. I would like it to stay all winter green and nice warm hot weather, but that's not happening. So I'm just going to do what I do, and well, all I can tell you is that if you haven't started exercising, it's never too late. Just the amount of years you could add to your life is tremendous. If you're obese and heavy, there's people and lots of videos about, you know, how to start. I can't tell anybody exactly how to start, because I started one lap at a time, one foot in front of the other when I went for a walk or even tried to run. My run back in the 90s was never fast. They didn't have, I mean, they might have had good shoes back then, but I didn't buy any. And so I still, to this day, do like I call it a fast walk jog. But yep, I'm putting off the bicycle riding. I know a lot of people that know me know that I put on a lot of miles over the years, and I did. Been across the country, you know, mile-wise, quite a few times. Never did ride cross country, and don't get me wrong. I'm just talking about how many miles I accumulated over the years. One thing that gives me the peace to understand that, yes, the weather's changing. It's by the middle and the last week in September, it's real noticeable. But I'm going to be content and see what God has for me in this world, because I'm here for a very important reason. Sometimes I don't know the reason, but I'm here to be a help to people and do no harm to no thing or no one. And yes, this is a safe place to live, Ozark, Missouri. It was prophesied way back in the 30s that it would be a place where the outer world would, you know, go into chaos. And I don't watch the news. I haven't watched TV in over 2.5 years now. It's been a good while, and I stay off the internet mostly. And get on there, check what I gotta check, post what I gotta post, look and see who else the internet's not allowing me to see. It's so many of us that are different kind of thinking people. They have decided to shove us over in a corner and don't even let us see each other. I don't know how in the hell they do it, but man, the internet used to be full of love and truth, and people called it a conspiracy theory. Well, I'm sorry, some of that shit come down true. And a lot of people have died and lost their lives for telling, you know, government secrets and just telling what they knew to be a truth. I don't want to go name no names, but William Cooper was one. Bill Cooper, the writer of The Pale Horse. And in that book, man, that's like dead on, spot on. He was telling the truth. Now we can stop what's going on in the world when we stop looking at the world and focus on the inside of us. Get our mind and body clean. It's a process, people. It don't happen overnight. Now some of the Christians that know me don't understand me because I don't believe the way they believe. I am believing in the words of Yeshua ben Joseph to the point that I've wrapped my life around the identity of the I Am and my Father. I will never waver from who my Father is. I couldn't explain it. It'd take a long time to explain it. But it's so excuse me. It is so simple that it's complicated. You want to talk about complicated. Religion is complicated. The world is complicated. I remember a time when they didn't use the word actor. And I knew as soon as they started using it, I'd see it on one channel and I'd see it on another. Actor, actor this, actor that. We had shifted realities where most of the actual reality that we see reflecting back at us is a false reality. There is nothing real about this world except the love that's in your heart and the people that the Father puts you with. If you resonate with people, you're lucky. These new non-player character background people, like Doris Cannon called them, God, she was so right on time. There's so many other people that are picking up on the nature of the soul trap of this reality and how we never really hear the truth in a multiple, consistent way. They figured out how to shadow ban and demonetize and rip our videos away from us. And I'm lucky to even have my channel up if you really want a YouTube channel if you really want to know the truth. I don't make many of these long form videos, but I just felt to talk about it and tell you there's hope. There's hope. There's a war going on. It's a spiritual war. And on the side of the light and the truth and the word is happening within us, within our minds, within our hearts. It's happening when we choose love and forgiveness. An NPC person, oh my God, you can ask them questions and they just look like their mind locks up. I was told a long time ago that they were a lot of machines, people that were robots, people that were sentient intelligence, bodies taken over and inhabited by evil entities that are interdimensional. Religion called it demons, but partner, they got this 100 years in the future happening now. How they design and redesign the DNA and have these people so soulless. It's unbelievable. Ask a young person when you see a group of them, ask them, can they crank a lawnmower? Not only can they crank it, but could they fix it? The world is not what we think it is, people. Don't be confused by what the news is telling you. My advice on this video is my last words that I'm going to say. God knows I could talk for a while. I wish I could live stream this because this video is going to be big as hell, and it's just what it is. But my last word to all of you, if anything happens here in Ozark, Missouri, or anywhere where you are, organize the people that are conscious that you connect with, not the NPCs, they'll never get it. But tell them to go to the library Saturday at 9 o'clock. If we go in a grid down, lights out, they do something really stupid and we ain't got no communication, go to the library Saturday at 9 o'clock and there'll be people there that can start the process of educating and talking about what may have happened and what can solve it. Locally, we can solve a lot of problems. We've got, I said I wasn't going to keep on talking, but I got to say this. We've got a real good chief of police, and we got a real good sheriff. The sheriff is a constitutionalist, and he has the best interest of the words of the Constitution, and he's going to defend us. Not only him, but there's 4 counties around us that all the sheriffs have been meeting and literally discussing if we did. And I'm saying we're going in a grid down situation. I'm just saying that is the agenda of the evil, of the Luciferians. Boy, I've said too many keywords. They're going to censor this video and demonetize it and, well, shadow ban it and make it where it don't get no views. But yes, we're surrounded by sheriffs that believe in the Constitution and won't waver. This one man that, well, I can't name him, tell you who he is or nothing, but let's say he's a member of the sheriff's department. He said the only thing that's going to get in the way is if they bring Bradley fighting vehicles in here. And the sheriff ain't got no gun power to defend that. But we as the people, we can start clearing our minds and changing our reality now. So that's the end of the message. The number one thing to remember about all this rambling is turn your TVs off. Turn them off. Stop watching them. Stop watching TV shows. Stop watching everything. Unplug the bitch from the wall. I got my hand going over here and you can't see I'm doing the unplug deal. And my damn hand ain't even on camera. How did I get my hand on the camera? Damn, I can't. It's been a while since I've used this camera. What hand is this? It's way over here. My hand's way over here. You see, it's just weird. The whole world is weird like that. You look at something, you think you know what it is, and you don't have a clue where your hands are. I don't know what to do with my hands except this. Y'all cut your damn TVs off.